Hello and welcome to tonight's racing action. We are here for the team's championship tonight. We are on F1. It is VFR, we have NLR, and we have NSX, and if I haven't said them already, LFR as well here tonight racing around and a few other, and I think another team as well were here tonight racing around the circuit, which is Spain for tonight. And alongside me for this one is Chain Gamewell. How are you?
Yeah, quite excited for tonight to see quite a lot of teams teaming up for today, and I'm really interested to see how they all will perform and which team will come out on top.
Yeah, it is going to be a fun one. 33 laps of racing, and of course, as we do with short qualifying, an 18 minutes race, so it should be a lot of fun around. Very good. I actually on this game enjoy the Spain circuit. Do you?
Not really to race on, to be honest. Qualifying, it's okay, but racing for me is not really the best circuit to be on. It's just one overtaking spot, and a racetrack should invite more overtaking spots than this track has. But this track has pretty much everything, with slow corners, medium, fast corners. It has really everything.
It does. We do have a lot of drivers here tonight. They're just now readying up, some of the drivers here. So just to give you a few names, hello to everyone who are watching as well, just a few names to some of the drivers here. So we've got Dylan, we have Glock, we have Unseen, we have Laser, we have lots of drivers with Scotty, and you can see down here Connor, and lots of other drivers here tonight. I think we have, let me just check, telling us which teams are which here tonight. So so it should be for VFR, should be Pillars, I think that's how I say it. I'm sorry if I do say names wrong here. Glock, Maui, sorry, High Speed and Lost Souls. For NSX should be Montana, Unseen, Connor, SKAR, and Macho. And then there is a correction though, which I've just realised now that I said SKAR is not going to be here, and it looks like it's going to be Krumbacher instead. I think that's how you say it. LFR Esports are looking at Julian Monix, I think that's how I say it. Monix, Lucas, Ruti Gullit, as I say it, and Scotty in that one. And then your last team, I think we have one more team actually, do we? Yes, we do, which has been updated to be, where are we? NLR tonight should be Viper F1 should be Pikachu, Dylan, Abzi, and Skydrift, I think that's how I say it, tonight on this one. And we do have 20 drivers here as we speak racing, so let's see what happens in this qualifying session as well around here. What do you think is going to happen in this qualifying then?
Well, we should expect some very fast times, as I presume we will have the fastest driver from each esports team having here. But also a good thing to mention is that they also have the same color of car, so we can all follow each rider from each team quite easily.
That is true. Yeah, you are right. Each driver has each team has their own colours. So NSX is a white and black car. If we can find a car from a different team, here we go. VFR is a black and red stripe on the car with yellow numbers. It looks like, I think there's yellowy green numbers on and sponsors on the side of the car. We have just about to come out the pits, so I'll tell you when he's out the pits what NLR are looking like. They are a blue, green and white machine. They are in their car, and then the last team we have on circuit is a orange and white machine, or blue. Sorry, a bluey white and orange machine. They are here, so it should be a lot of. As you rightly say, they are telling us what they are. We because of the colours we know which team they're in. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. But we do have Unseen on a lap right now, heading down to corner 1. Let's see what happens as he enters corner 1 now. Through corner 2 now he goes. Back up to 6th gear he goes through corner 3. And as you said earlier, it is right. There's lots of tight, twisty corners and fast speed and medium speed corners. Which bits do you think will be the most exciting parts of the circuit?
Well, tonight is I think the most challenging one. Will you go flat out there or just take a little bit of left? And there are also turn 3 is quite a spectacular one, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree with you. Turn 3, as we did see on board with Unseen, how tricky it can be in that corner. Flat out sometimes. Some people do lift a tiny bit as he enters sector 3. He does here now into the chicane. He's going to go a little bit wide, a little bit there, but keeps it going though, and he keeps it perfectly through the corner there. Cross line now he comes in. Is a 16.3 then, so it's Montana leading at the moment with a 5th. I'm trying to see where that time says here. 15.48 he is here.
That's already very quick for a banker time.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. He's 3 temps already in front of his teammate for tonight, Macho. Let's see if there's somebody else on a lap right now we can who's near the end of their lap who we can have a look at. Yes, there is. Laser coming to the line then. Let's see what he can do on this lap. 1:16.6 is his banker. So you are correct. It is a very quick time. Do you think he's
on the medium or 1:16? I think in multiple classes you'll get up the pole at that time.
I think you would. Yeah, I think you would with 1:16. It is a fast time on the mediums. Let's just see what other cars we have around the circuit then. 1:20.0 from Pikachu, but he did of course I think invalidate his lap, so that's why he's going for another lap now. He is on this one. Let's see then what can he do on this one. There's lots of cars still around the circuit. Nearly all 20 are out actually here on circuit as we now go back and look at Nicholas, who is coming out the last corner now to the line. A 1:16.4 on the soft compound of tyres goes P9. So yeah, I would probably say anywhere between I don't know what you think, but I think about anywhere between a 1:15 to 1:15 to 1:15.2 would be where I would say, because of that time there. I think that's still a really good time though. To maybe that could be the only, we might not see a quicker time than what Montana did, but I think a little bit quicker, maybe a 10.42 quicker than that time will be pole tonight.
Yeah, that's a really good argument you made there. Getting faster than a 1:50.4, that won't be easy. So maybe it's the fight for second spot, but the most important at this track is track position, because overtaking is quite limited here. So for Montana, in his first run already putting it on operational pole, I think a lot of other drivers would hope the same if they were in his shoes.
Yeah, I'm 100% agree. I think it is a massively really good time, that one. But yeah, as you probably didn't see it, but down just about to start the back straight where the DRS is, a lap ago we did have Krombacher retire in the gravel. So I didn't see it, but I could tell on the minimap that's where he was. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. We're just going to go now to Connor, who's just about to start a lap here. No, he's actually on a lap. His teammate lets him past as he goes into sector 3 now. He does his first lap of the session here. Let's see then how he does here in this session. As Macho does come back out of the pits now, he does, to see what he is going to do with this lap, to see if he can get any closer to his teammate here. Here goes Connor across the line. He goes second with a 115.6.
So we have an NX. My English is sometimes a bit of a struggle, but
it's alright.
Top three is from the same team, with only Unseen a bit off their pace, but it looks like for NSX it's going really well for the first half of the quali.
Yeah, it does look like it's going really well for the first half of quali. They've done really well on their laps. Macho now on a lap. He's just heading to the corner, about to head into the corner before the back straight. He is here as he goes into that corner now in 7th gear. That's where we saw his teammate Krombacher go off. Apparently, according to the chat, that is a fun fact. Krombacher is a German beer brand, apparently, so that's what his name's named after. But here comes Macho then into the last couple of corners, and let's see what he can do. He comes out. He comes to the line now. It's going to be a 15.3. And just to tell everybody what that lap is, that is 0.087 quicker than Montana.
And just look at the gap and NSX has to the other teams. That's quite a bit of a margin.
Let's have a look. It is. You are right to say. They have a gap of about
4/10 you could say.
Yep. Yeah, so the top two have a gap of 4/10 to the rest of the teams, as we just see Rooty Gullet, I think that is how you say it, so if I do butcher names tonight, coming out of the last corner and starting his lap now. So he's on a flying lap now. He is for his second flying lap of the session. As he flies past our camera there, he does into corner 1, which is a quite slow corner, up to 6th gear. Now into 7th you will hit in the corner number 3, which is the corner where you can always lose time at that corner, you rightly said earlier. And into 4 now, down to 4th gear, back up to 5th as you exit it, and then down into corner 5 or 6 we go into. Let's just see. By the way, if you do see anything on circuit as well you want to mention, just let me know as well. As he comes down onto the back straight, is he going to put? He does put the DRS straight on here. He does. Let's see what his sector time is then as he goes into the. He's a 10th up in the second sector. So this is a quick lap here for LFR, one of their drivers here. Let's see what he can do. He has a slower driver in front who gets out of the way. It comes to the line. 1:15.384, goes pole by 8 thousandths of a second. That is close. Here it is. That is 0.008 quicker. He is there than NSX Macho. So let's see if anything can beat him. we'll head back to look at that and the best lap time. So they go to everyone, if you are watching, there's the tyres that all the drivers have set their best laps on. The tyres that they're out on at the moment are now on your screen. Anyone out on a lap right now, we'll just go down the order and have a quick look.
I'm following Connor, his second flyer. He just started. He's now turn 3 for analytics.
Yep, through turn 4 then goes Connor. Let's see what he can do. This is the team championship tonight. I think it's only one race we're doing tonight, and it's around the, if you're just tuning in, the Spanish Grand Prix circuit, the Barcelona Catalunya circuit, and it is LFR, VFR, NSX and NLR racing tonight on this game. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens with these teams here. It is. But let's see what Connor can do for NSX here. He comes out of the final corner now. He does. He comes to the line now. What's it going to be here? Looks quick this time. It's a 15.362, goes pole at the moment. And that puts him on pole, just to tell everybody here, by 2 hundredths. That is 0.021 there. He does go pole by with a 1:15.362. There are not many actually on circuit right now. The only other driver on circuit with a lap, as we can see, is there's a few coming out for their last final lap, but Skydrift is out on circuit right now. He's heading around the circuit in sector number 2 now. He is. So let's see what happens here then with this one. Well, if you were qualifying, what would you go for the softs, or would you start on, say, the mediums in this one, or?
I think qualifying on the mediums with these on this level it just isn't a choice. You have to pick the softs to just for the track position. Skydrift invalidates on the very final corners. That's really unfortunate for him, as he was, I think, half a second up on his time.
He was half a second up. It would have been if he did complete that lap, he would have gone up to P number 10. So it's a bit unfortunate for him that he didn't go up all that way to P number 10 there. We do have a car about to start his lap, which is Nicholas here. The two teammates here for NF for LNR. Sorry, start again. LFR. I'll get that right in a second there. Here he is. Here Nicholas is. He's on a lap right now. I don't know if he's going quick here on this lap to let his teammate get a bit of slipstream who's behind him, who is Lucas. But if he is on a flying lap here, let's see what he can do as he breaks into corner number 4. Now he does. No, I think he's actually slowing to let his teammate probably pass in a second to give him some good slipstream down this little straight here. I'm not too sure if he is or not, but we'll see what Lucas can do here, who is currently in P number 12 on the circuit here. I think he was trying to get a lap there for Lucas, but didn't actually do it, as Lost Souls retires in the pit lane, thinking he can't improve on his lap time then. Loads of cars are out on out laps. We do have one car on a flying lap, which we'll go to now for you guys, who is just coming down now into the last chicane, into the hairpin now. Into chicane, sorry, now he comes. Viper does there, Viper F1, but nope, into the pits he comes then. So we have to go back to, I think, one of his teammates, I think this is, which is Abs. So Abs is for tonight. Let me just check. Abs. Yep, this is NR. Abs tonight is racing for NLR. He is, as he now exits the back straight. He has invalidated his lap though, so just starting the back straight he invalidated it, which is unfortunate for him. Oh, and he spins the car as well into the gravel. That is not what he wanted to see there on his lap, as we now look at other cars. Have you seen anyone?
Yeah, I am following Elva Lucas, who got a pretty much a perfect slipstream on the main straight from his teammate Elva Nicolas Boita, and he was a 10th on this time in the first sector, and you see how much effect that slipstream he had. He's crossing the chicane now, around the final corner, and will he be able to get into the top 10? It's pole position currently, 150.346.
Wow, that is a very good lap then. I think that slipstream helped him massively down the start line straight there. Just saw the end of that lap there, but it's advantage LFR at the moment here around this circuit. Let's see then what can happen here with some of the other cars. I think there's a few of us who are going.
115.1 for Montana.
The lap times are coming down here. We said it would be a low one. Well, I believed it would have been 115.4, 115.3 as we said, but 115.1. That is, our belief has gone. Right now it has. We're just going to head to a car that's on a lap. I think we'll go with this one, who is on a lap, which is VFR. Romaltic, I think that's how you say it, 666, coming into chicane now he is, but I think he's going to pit this lap. Yes, he is pitting, and that is it then. Qualifying is over, so whoever's on a lap right now, this is their final opportunity to get their laps in for this race. So let's see what Scotty's doing then, because he is on a lap. He is 3 seconds down, so I think he's done with his qualifying. Yes, he has. He slows it right down then he does on circuit. Let's quickly go up and see if Pikachu is on a lap. Yep, Pikachu is on a lap now. We'll keep an eye on him.
Where did he come from? Skydrift.
Yep, Skydrift now pole position with a 115.114. But let's see. Oh, he's invalidated his lap there. Has Pikachu? He's invalidated his lap. So we're gonna have to go to another driver now who's not invalidated his lap, who's coming into the last corner. No, he's gonna pit, I think, because he's not improved on this lap. Then, so that is annoying for him. I'm just trying to see any other drivers. Anyone else you can see on a lap? Is Lucas on a lap? No, he's not. He's slowed down. What about Montana? Is he on a lap?
I think this is it.
I think it is, and there you go then, it is, that's it. The qualifying is now over, so it is Skydrift with a 115.114 on pole, Montana second with a 15.163, and Rutty Gullet, I think is how you say it, or if I do pronounce that wrong I do apologise, on a 115.243 in P number 3 here, Julian in P number 4, and Lucas in P number 5, and P number 6 is Connor. So it's going to be very interesting. This session is here. So it's NLR on pole, NSX second with LFR in third, and it's going to be, wow, very interesting. And breathe.
And I have now taken a look what the pole position was in the real life F1 2021.
Yep.
And that's just a 160.7.
Wow. So as
incredible.
That is incredible. So we told you the top 5. So in pole is Skydrift, 4 hundredths. That is all. It literally was. Not even 4/10, 400ths, nearly 500ths ahead of Montana. Then it's Rutty Gullet. If that's how, sorry if I do butcher names again. I'll tell you that again for the last time now, but I'm sorry if I do. Julian. Then it's Lucas. Then it's Connor in 6th. 7th is Ramanitic. Then it's Nacho, Scotty, Viper, Manny, Manui, I think, and Pikachu is next, and then the rest of your grid comes down after that. You saw most of them on the screen there tonight. But yes, we are here for the Spanish Grand Prix. I'm Cadwell, and we are here racing around this circuit for 33 laps. Alongside me is Chain Game Wow to bring you the coverage of this one. It's going to be interesting. 33 laps around here. Yeah, what do you think?
Well, I'm already trying to catching a breath on how fast this qualifying laps were, and the gaps between all the drivers were really close. If you just were half a second too slow, you would be even in the top 10. So that means that we got a serious competition tonight here, and I don't really have a clear favorite for the win in the next 45 minutes. So that's always the most fun part, unpredictability. But I didn't expect in the first place to have NLR on pole with Skydrift, who was pretty much at the back the whole qualifying session, but got that lap in 1:15.1, I believe, 1:15.114. Tried to beat that time again in front of Montana and the Laval boys, who were looking to be the teams to beat for the qualifying session, but we had got a surprise qualifying winner there. But I think the race will be really interesting between all the teams. So have you got a clear favorite which team's gonna win?
Not at the moment. As you look at the top lot here, I think at the moment the favourite has to be LFR, because they've got top 2 in the top 5. But just to reiterate what you were saying, 0.76 separated your top 14.
Cool.
That just tells you how close everyone is. In less than a second, your top 14 here tonight. Let us know in the comments as well, guys, who you think will be the favourites for tonight. The game predicts it to be a 2-stop. You can do a 1-stop around here. And as you can see from Maui all the way, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but all the way down to Lost Souls are on the medium tyres tonight. So that's going to be interesting from 11th all the way down to 19th on the mediums. Kronbacher, who did not do a lap on qualifying, is going to be on the softs. But yeah, I think it's just going to be that. I just think we're going to see an interesting race tonight, and I can't really predict a winner here. I'm the same as you.
Yeah, I think most of these drivers have also got the same setup, so then you know that they could have had the same pace in qualifying, and the race is always different, of course, but I'm excited for the starts that's coming up.
Well, here we go then, as the 4 lights are on, and the 5th one now comes on the screen, and we are underway then here at the Spanish Grand Prix for 33 laps. Skydrift gets a great start at the start line, but here comes Montana. He's going to try and get past him, but he slots back into P2. He's going to try for a late dive. No, he's not, but there is a late dive in the midfield. And that was Connor trying to overtake Julian, and he makes it stick in P number 4. Connor and Julian still side by side around corner 3. Has everyone kept it clean? I think everyone in the whole field has kept it clean tonight.
It's going 4 wide going into turn 4. Don't think that was planned, but they're still going 4 wide. And the FFR boys are making it too easy for themselves, as they are betting more with each other side by side than behind each other. But a cracking start of this team championship.
Yeah, I'm just looking further down the field now, as what you were saying, and
Well, what happened there? It's very aggressive here at turn 10. Oh, I got a Spanier and LHR Pikachu.
We'll have a look at Pikachu now. Then what's happened to him? Well, he's back on circuit now. He is at the corner now. He goes into the corner just before the chicane. So what happened?
Yeah, he was running side by side, and I think he clipped the curb too much. Then he spun around.
Well, you can see some drivers into the pits now for some tyres. If you put the hards on, you probably go to the end now. You probably will, but it's a push, I would say. But Skydrift has a 5/10 gap over the rest of the field. He does now. Rudy Gullit in third is trying his absolute hardest here to get past Montana. He is, one of trying absolute hard. He is to Connor then, and then it's Scotty in P number 5. Here it is. But just to say, the top, we'll give you the 2 leader. It's only, oh, we have another spinner. We another spinner. I think yes, we do. That was Dylan. Dylan had spun it. Just got to the end of it there as we see him now start up the car again. But he spun it on the corner. He's on the corner number. I think that was corner 7. I think it is. He spun it out before corner 8, which is the corner before the back straight. And he's back going now on circuit, but as I was saying, we have a gap of 7 seconds, 3.6 seconds separate the top 6 right now here on this circuit, so not too bad at all. As DRS is now enabled, of course, so you can now use DRS if you want to use the DRS.
And I also want to mention to FR Lost Souls and NSX Kronberger, who both were on the last row and are now up to 10th and 11th. So talk about a good start.
Yeah, it's a very good start, 10th and 11th. You are rightly, it is. Here it is, so you can see right now, still keeping the gaps that the top lot are here. The closest battle on circuit, which we'll head to now, is the battle for P number 10, which is Krombacher, who has right in front of him Lost Souls, and he wants to get past Krombacher does. Here we go, he tries on the inside, but nope, can't. He has to back off there just before the corner to let and keep Dark Souls ahead of him here. But this is going to be interesting to see what can happen here for the point system here. We do have a point system, by the way. This is, I think this may be, if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a point system, so I will just very quickly give you the point system. I've completely forgot to tell you about the point system, but we do have one. So it's 30 points for the win. So it's 30 for first, second 25, then it's 30, then it's third gets 20, 18, 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, all the way down to 1 point for 19th. If you don't finish, you get no points, and if you come 20th, you don't get a point either. Also, just to tell you, there's no point for fastest lap or pole position today. The team with the most...
Some side-by-side action for 8th place between Absi and Lost Souls. Still running side by side, coming into turn 7. Well, and now Lost Souls got the place, and is now the top FR car. And Kronberger wants to make the move, as he has to make the move, as he has started on the soft, and is up to 9th. So. Lost Souls and Kronberger are really working together with each other, like they are teammates.
Yeah, just to tell you as well, the team with the most points at the end of this race, so basically the team with the most points wins the championship, basically is how it works here. It's one off event, I think. Here he goes then, does Kronbacher, and he's done it. Through past Lost Souls he goes. He tried that a lap ago but couldn't make it work. He's now... on lap 5, got through and is up to P number 8 now he is, and he's 2 seconds behind P number 7 here, which he needs to try and close that gap in as quickly as he can. Back we go a second to Nicholas, and he's down the inside here. Has he got past, or around the outside, sorry, that's a great move if he can pull it off here on Unseen, and yes he can, he's past Unseen now, he is, as Unseen has disconnected from the server, it says. Here he does a very good move there. That was. We are on lap number 5 out of this 33 lap race. Already the top 6 have a gap of 5.3 seconds separating them from 7th and the rest of the field here. Incredible. And I don't know what you think, but what I think personally is probably in the mid-teens they'll pit for pit stops. Maybe lap 12, 13, maybe 14, something like that. I'm not too sure, but that's what I'm believing. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, you're quite right. Between lap 9 and 12 we can expect the stops for those on the softs, and the mediums quite close to the middle point of the race. So in strategy terms you're right.
Alright then, let's head back a second to the top lot though, because there is a battle on, and it is Macho trying to get past Scotty here. He's battling for P5, but all the points you get tonight, it's as we say, it's a team effort, so the more points you get, the better your team can do, and you don't have to win the race. That's something we didn't need to say. We don't have to win the race tonight. If 3 of your drivers can get in the top 5, then you've got a better chance of winning this race. If your team can just get in the top 10, that's brilliant. Then you get more points, and you can probably even win this race. So it's going to be really good tonight to see. But yeah, as we say, this is the closest battle in the mid pack, as Dylan has just overtaken Unseen's ghost car. Unseen trying to get back, I think, into the session second. He will, but here goes Macho. Then can he get past Scotty here? It's the closest battle in the top law. The only other closest battle, which is closing now, actually, it's going to go closer, is Montana. Down the inside Montana goes. Here we have an awful camera view here, we do, which we're going to show you now, and he gets past Skydrift. Into P number 1 he goes, and NSX are in the lead of the race now.
As Unseen joins back into the race, we have a new leader in Montana, and like you said, with the team points, you can win if you are Skydrift, but the race is won by the most points by the teams. And if you look at the teammates of Skydrift, who's race for NLR, yet we are only active in the points for those teams, so that's not really helping them. And if you look at LFR and NSX, they have 3 and 2 drivers in the top 6, and that's helping a lot more.
Yeah, you are completely right. It is helping them a lot more in this race, as you can see right now. Lap 7 we are just exiting to start lap 8, so the soft runners probably have another 2 or 3 laps to go before they will probably pit onto the soft, to another set to either a set of mediums or hards. But we'll wait and see what the gap is between. It's a 7.2 second gap. That is incredible from Macho to Lucas. Here it is, but it doesn't matter where you finish. I'm going to say this now, it doesn't matter if you finish in the top 5 or not. As long as you score points, at the end we'll add up all the points, and the team with the most points gets the win of this race. They do here. Just quickly check on the chat right now. We can. So to give you all the ERS, I wasn't going to give you too much, but here's some ERS information for the top lot. So we'll go to the top lot here to give you some. All of them running still pretty much the maximum ERS. Here they are. So Montana on 78%, Skydrift on 79%, and Rutty Gullet is on 68%. So still quite high percentages for your top lot here. Thank you to all of you who are watching right now. We do appreciate it. And it really is interesting to see what happens here. But here he comes then, does Rudy Gullet. Can he now, as Unseen has left again, so it must be internet problems for him, can he get any closer to Skydrift here or not? A Skydrift is right on the back of Montana here, so it could be a three-way scrap again for the lead here. nothing happening there before Rudy Gullit here, but Montana and Skydrift break away a tiny bit from him here, they do. Only a 3/10 gap though, so it wasn't too much. And he closes, oh, he nearly hit the back of Skydrift there as he was braking. So let's see then.
Los Sols has passed Lucas for P7, and you can just see the difference between having pace and having absolutely no pace, because Lucas is struggling on the softs, as it also shows that there is an 8-second gap between the first group and the second group, as we had a span from Nicolas on LFR.
Yep, he's back going now. Luckily he did have quite a bit of a gap to the... Sorry.
There goes the pit stops for Skydrift and Macho.
That's right, we're having now pit stops, so the teams are now having their pit stops. Just to give you some ideas, they're all going onto the medium, so everybody in the pits right now are on the medium tyres, and there's a mistake. One of the teams slowed there, and I think it is Macho. Macho slowed his pit stop was. Skydrift has kept the position there, but Macho had a slowish pit stop. But it, as you rightly say, they were in the pits, so everybody was pitted, which is Macho, Skydrift, and Lucas, all go onto the mediums.
And Montana is now a second clear of Rudy Gullit, so that could also be really important coming into these pit stops.
It could be, you are totally right on that one. Anything with pit stops here tonight could be a massive factor in this one, as we head now and have a look at a bit further up the field at the battle, which is just now going on to the back straight into the chicane now it is, to finish this lap. I don't know if he's going to pit here, Krombacher, or not. I don't think he is. No, he's not. So Krombacher, as he crosses the line, and Lost Souls are not going into the pits here. He's got ERS on and DRS on. Let's see what happens here. Has Krombacher got past Lost Souls? Yes, he has. Very nice move into corner one. Lost Souls trying to come back at him here though, but can he? Not at the moment, he can't, and that is him done for the second. So he's up to P2 here. Connor, who is 10 seconds now ahead of these guys in P number 1 now he is here.
And Skydrift made the undercut work, because now he's in front of Montana, and the Dylan, who is on an old set of mediums, is now currently disrupting the strategy of the battling group, let's say, for really good at the match, who lost time behind him, so they had to make aggressive move at places where you don't expect the overtakes to be made. And now is the question, where will Connor end up? Was a 10-second lead on Krombacher, and Connor now goes into the pit, so where will he end up?
If it's anything like a pit stop around here, you're looking probably P number 7 or 8 to him to come out in. So near Pikachu, Nicholas, or Skydrift, around there I would say. But let's wait and see, as we don't know if. Yep, they've crossed the line now, have the top 4, so they are away. Here he comes, then does Connor out of the pits. Let's see what can happen here as they're side by side, and Lost Souls is back through. Lost Souls, we just saw the end of it, is back through. Connor comes out the pits, actually comes out, as we're going to wait now in P number 11. He has lost quite a few positions there.
Skydrift and Nicolas Boyd are side by side, but Nicolas is not on the same strategy as Skydrift is, and Connor has dropped quite a few places, so I think he's now 5th or 6th if everyone makes the pit stop. But those drivers on alternative strategy can really play a factor in the end result right now.
They really can play a massive part in this race. I like it having some alternate strategies in this one to have for teams, because then it spices up the race here, not just for pit stops but for the race itself. 12 out of 33 laps have gone, so after this race is finished, I will be tossing up some points here just to give some quick points to see who is where in the with all of the who's going to be winning this event, which team. But here we go then, as Krombacher's come into the pits and goes from the softs to the medium tyres there. He does. Macho 118.3, fastest lap of the race there, and as we say that, Lost Souls gets a penalty of 3 seconds.
It's only the second penalty you have, as the drivers are really getting to the limit every lap, so it's quite surprising to me that almost halfway through this race you only got the 2 penalties for multiple warnings.
Yeah, that is very surprising, as Macho now, who did just, I think he did just, let me just check actually on this one. He did, just at the fastest lap of the race. He's now right behind Nicholas now he is, and can he get past Nicholas Bolter here, who is, it's NSX versus LFR, here it is, and let's see if Macho can get past here. Goes to the inside line as he breaks into the corner. Has he done it? Yes, he has, very nicely off the back straight there. Wide goes Nicholas, and he loses 2 positions because of that. He loses it to Rudy Gullit, Connor and Scotty, and now Dylan's passed him, so something must be up there with his tyres. They're 12 lap old mediums. There must be.
He got out of the way of his teammates, so he wouldn't be in the way for their race.
I know, he hasn't come into the pits though, I don't think. No, he hasn't, so it's very interesting to see that was, because I thought he would maybe have pitted then if there was some problem with his car or not, but only time will tell. As he comes now out of the corner, now there is the gap is 6 tenths. The lead is, so the lead is Lost Souls versus Abzi. But we look at the battle now. Which we'll take that off screen for you guys, of Rude Gullit and Macho here, which is the closest one on circuit. If you started the race on the mediums, would you? I don't know. Is this circuit a 2-stop or is it just a 1?
I think Spain is just a 1-stop. I don't really see them doing a 2-stop.
Okay, so 1-stop it is then. So the drivers who've already pitted are probably going to go to the end on their tyres. Maybe do a 2-stop if there is a safety car, but I don't at the moment see that there will be a safety car or not. But let's wait and see then, as this is the closest one we've got here. Let's see what can happen. Oh, we have a spinner, and that's Glock.
That's Glock.
Yes, as we rightly say here, it is. He spun, but he didn't go last because Unseen is sadly still ghosted, his car is, and he is currently in P number 20 at the moment. 18, well, made out 13 seconds behind him here. It is here. But as we go back to the leader here, the only problem for Lost Souls is Lost Souls and Abs haven't pitted yet, as Pikachu just gets past Laser there into P number 3. So it is, as we speak, a VFR first, and then it's NLR 2 and 3, and then it's VFR again. So at the moment, VFR are going to be looking like they're going to win this championship, and second will be NLR. But anything can happen in this race, as we say, because NSX are got 3 of their drivers in the top 10, so that'll be valuable points as well for them. But let's see then what can happen with the battles. We'll head further down the field just for a second here, which there is a great battle on our hands here, as we see from Sky Drifts here. Has he got the move done, or is he going to be losing? Yes, he is. He's lost the move there to Montana, so he's going back up the field. Montana is now trying to claim.
Connor and Rudy Gullit are side by side for the first sector. They still run side by side. It seems like they aren't losing time, so that's great for them, of course. But don't do too many of those battles, otherwise it will affect the race and affect negatively for you.
Yes, that's the.
Also, the group of Montana now is really closing in on the the top four haven't pitted yet, so maybe there could also be some interesting part of the race be made there, as they were running a second quicker last time out.
Viper's just had a spin, so he's now back on circuit and going now. He is in P number 19. But yes, you are right. It's going to be interesting to see what happens now with the Montana battle. Montana, Macho, and Sky Drift, if they're going to get closer to the cars in front. But here goes Rudy Gullet, Ruti Gullet, sorry, trying to get past Macho here. Can he do it? Wow, he's actually a bit further away, and Connor's now closed right back in again, and so is Scotty now.
Yes, and Kronberger, a few seconds back of this group, is putting in some really fast time. So maybe he can also join the battle for the win actually. But then he has to find a lot of time to catch up with them.
He does. Let's see then what can happen here. As Connor, as Unseen joins back, but then immediately about a couple of seconds later, joins back. So sadly, he's having internet problems tonight. Connor here still trying his best to get past Rudy Gullet, but Scotty's right behind him as well now, and will try his hardest to get through here. Let's just see what can happen here then. We've had a mistake in the last sector. Then it looks like Lucas has gone off. Is that going to be a safety car or virtual? Virtual safety car's out. So as I said that, he's brought out the virtual safety car, the first safety car / virtual of the race here he has.
And it's quite unfortunate for the top four, maybe, as they just passed the pit entry, so they didn't have a chance to come in.
No, they didn't, which is a shame for them. But Lucas does make his way into the pits now. He has a broken front wing, so it'll be a front wing change and a tyre change, probably onto a set of, well, maybe another set of mediums, maybe, I would say, for him. But let's wait and see as he now heads down to his team box, as his team are waiting for him, as the virtual safety car is still out. And there it is, it's back in now. The green flag is back out. We're underway racing again for your top lot here. The only drivers that haven't pitted yet, just tell you, are your top four. Everyone else has pitted in this race. Your top four, and also Dylan and Nicholas haven't pitted. The rest have.
And also Montana is now in the second between the top four. So I think now it's getting really interesting in passing them.
It is going to be interesting for Montana here. What can he do? Let's go on board with him then, as he's trying to get past Laser. Here he is, who hasn't pitted yet. He's going to try and go on to the softs, I believe, but I'm not too sure how long that's going to be for him. But Montana is right behind him here, and with every point counts in this race. Even everyone down to 19th gets points. So if you are in 19th, you will be getting points. So that's what people are wanting to see here. The only problem for NSX, the problem is that Unseen has had internet problems, so can't, sadly, and won't be probably scoring any points in this race. As we see some penalties coming in, so I'll just quickly tell you penalty-wise. Everybody has 3-second time penalties, except Lucas, who now has a 6-second time penalty.
But he's definitely out of the race for in terms of the good scoring points.
Yeah, we'll see on that one, as it looks like at the moment everybody who's racing might be scoring points. I'll just quickly check on that one for you.
Only top three are pitting, I believe. No, only and LRs. So
it'll be interesting.
No team playing for those.
And he's done it.
Montana goes now to second.
Yep, you just said it. Montana has gone up to second. He's got through very nicely, cleanly. There he has. But Laser, I think, wants to get back at him. But so did Sky Skydrift wants to get through as well. He's going to go and look. Skydrift is he going to make it through? He breaks. Oh, he nearly touched the back of a laser there, but doesn't. And does he make it through? No, he doesn't. And Lucas has made another mistake. And he's going very slowly on the back straight. Here he is, which is not good for the drivers who are about to come around and overtake. Here he isn't. As Unseen has just put here, gutted, game crashed and I've lost all my saved data and wheel settings.
There goes Skydrift on the inside of Laser. And he's got the third place, but just look at the gap now, 1.4. And that could be it, as we have a crash from Lucas at the final corner. Will it be a safety car or not?
It
yes,
is.
We have a safety car.
Lucas has.
He crashed.
Oh!
Crashed on pit entry.
Oh, that is awful to see. He crashed it at the pit entry. So, unfortunately, Montana, Macho, and Connor. Well, unfortunately, Montana was already past the pit entry by the time the safety car came out. It's that. Oh, I feel for him. Everyone else though who's coming in and going onto the soft tyres, which is a good call to make here on this one. It is, as we are waiting for the safety car to pick these guys up. We don't even know where the safety car is on this game. It hasn't even come out yet, I don't think.
And if the race would end now, it will be a monstrous victory for NSX. But the main problem for there is they are on the mediums with pretty much everyone behind them are the softs, and Lost Souls, who did pit when the safety car just came out. So he and Laser are I think really back in the game on this one.
They are. We have to wait and see what Montana, Macho and Connor are going to do, because they can pit now because they haven't caught up with the safety car yet. The safety car only came out when Montana went into corner 1. So that basically means that he has to wait a whole lap, the safety car, to pick up the leader. But we'll have to wait, see what can happen here. Just to give you guys the gaps then, it is Montana leading, Macho second, Connor third, Krombacher in fourth for NSX. Top 4 it is here. VFR Lost Souls, then it's in 5th. Skydrift in 6th. 7th is Laser. 8th is Rudy Gullet. Scotty 9th it is. Then it's Pikachu in 10th. Absy 11th. 12th is Dylan. Then it is Nicholas Bolter in 13th. Julian 14th. Maui, I think that's how you say it, in 15th. Ramanitic in 16th. Glock in 17th. Viper in 18th, and Unseen, who is his ghost car still here but won't score points I don't think, because he has already left the session, in 19th. Here it is. And the only driver who's not technically here racing, well, his car's not, is Lucas, but so is Unseen, not here either. So that are your top 18. Everyone, it looks like, are going to score points, because I've just read the thing, and everyone down to 18th or 19th score points. So very nice indeed. So it's going to be interesting to see though who's going to do this here, because it is, just to tell you, 1-2 for NSX, but then it's VF, then it's VFR, then it is NLR, and then it is NSX again. But it was a crazy one.
Yes, indeed, and I saw some really interesting thing at the pit stops when the top 3 of NSX pitted. Those were Montana, Connor and Macho, with Krombacher staying out. So he's the leader on the A level mediums, but Montana pitted for a new set of mediums, and the same was for Macho in P11. So this could be a really interesting factor, especially for Montana.
It probably will be, yes. So it's a very interesting factor. I wouldn't have seen that happening to me personally. I thought it'd be softs, but they've picked it. So that's what we've got to do with 23 out of 33 gone. So we're looking roughly to have the safety car maybe 1 or 2 more laps. in my opinion, but let's wait and see. For me, the best driver on the grid has to be Connor for the win here. He's just got the freshest set of tyres on, but who knows?
Yeah, and I think Montana chosen the medium because the medium is more consistent than the softs. So the softs are normally in for, let's say, a 10-lap sprint from now on, for half of the sprint really fast, and then they have a drop, and maybe their Krombacher can really help Montana in holding the other teams up. So I think the safety car will be coming in this lap, so we will have an answer to that shortly.
Yes, we will. When it goes down the back straight, we'll find out if he is coming in or not, or just after that, because we have a few more corners after that we do to race. But yes, you are right. It is going to be interesting to see what happens in this one. Safety car has not said yet if he's coming in or not, so we'll have to wait and see. He might. There he has. He has now.
And I also see that the ghost car of Unseen is right in the middle of the pack between Connor and Laser. So, and obviously you are not allowed to overtake until it's green flag. So, could that be an issue?
It could be in real life. If it was, say, a lapped car in between them, it would be at the line you have to overtake. So that could be a massive risk. I've seen it in real life racing where they just didn't realise there was a lapped car there and it nearly had a pile up. But we'll wait and see then when Krombacher wants to go. He is now gone. Krombacher's gone, so he only went literally after the last corner. He came out of the last corner and was gone. The green flag now waves and we're back underway. Connor now, great start from him past Skydrift. Here he has he got past Skydrift here? We'll have to wait and see. Lost Souls now trying to get past as well as they break into one. Oh, there was contact there. There was contact. That is so close. We'll keep an eye on it though from Connor. We'll go on board with Connor now because Lost Souls and Skydrift are side by side. They're still side by side now. They are. What's going to happen here then with this one? Is it going to be Lost Souls or is it going to be Skydrift? They're still side by side in corner 5. Now into 6. They're still side by side. And 7. Wow.
Oh no!
And they've spun.
No.
And they've both spun. They've spun each other out of the Grand Prix. It looks like here down the order, so that's going to lose their team some valuable points in this one. But here goes Rudy Gullit down the inside here at the end of the chicane and end of the straight. Nope, can't get past at the moment Laser, but Laser trying to get past him actually. Wow, what a start to the restart. We only literally now have 10 laps to go.
And the NSX top 3.
Unbelievable. It looks like there is 2 drivers who can spoil the party here, which is LFR, but we have to wait and see if they can actually get up there to win this one. Here he goes then, does Laser. Down the inside goes is Laser trying. He does try it but can't do it at the moment, and just overtaking Connor there. Connor has overtaken Krombacher here, he has, who didn't pit because he wanted to make it a 1-2-3 for NSX. Here he did, I think. But oh my goodness me, I think I need to take a breather. That
and still have 8 laps left, so need to have a more calm moment before that. As Laser also got at the race at a 5-second time penalty for overtaking that Ghost Star of Unseen, so I don't know if those are stewards for this race, but this could be really painful for Laser, that 5 seconds.
it might be. Hopefully there is a steward for this race, or to help with that. Just to say as well, I don't get why they were doing it, battling all that way around the circuit, Lost Souls and Skydrift. Now they're down in P17 and 18.
Yeah, it was just fighting for nothing, really.
Yeah, they're fighting from corner number 1 all the way to corner number 6. It really doesn't mean anything as Connor, Montana now and Connor side by side, and Connor's through. Connor, great move from, well, I didn't see it, but Connor's through now. He is on Montana, and he takes that P number 1 now. He does. Montano just wants to back up the field, I think, a little bit here with his medium tyres. Maybe made a little bit of the wrong decision he did there. But let's see then what can happen here then for P3. Can Ruti Gullit get past Krombacher here? We still have to think of driver of the day as well on this one. The game will pick theirs as well, but wow, it's going to be a hard one, that one. But just before we do, everybody, there's your penalties there on the screen. As Laser got an 8-second penalty now, because he would have had 3 seconds. And here's your gains and losses of the race. So Krombacher up 17, Laser up 10, 6 positions, or 8 sorry, up for Abby, and 6 up for Nicholas Bolter. The positions lost, down 17 for Skydrift, and down 6 for Vapor, Anglo, and Ramanitic. And there's your stops as well, how many stops they've had. But here we go then.
Pretty good, I think.
Yep.
He made a move. No, it's just too far away for him now. Als Krombacher also has the slipstream from Montana to help him out.
He does, and that's just a problem we have.
Ooh. No, not a move made at turn 4. Slight touch on the gearbox.
Here he goes then.
Oh, that's a late launch, but it worked out for him.
Great move there from Ruti Gullit. He gets through there, he does, and he's broken a little bit of the slip, a little bit of toe, because he has got the gap up to 3 seconds already now. He has. He is on 5-lap old tyres, so we can see what he can do here with these. But it's not an NSX top 3 anymore. Here it's not, and he wants LFR to get as many points as they can.
Yeah, and LFR is adding an extra point to their tally now, as Julian has overtaken the NLR team of APSI. So 1 point again for them. But really good. Obviously, he wants to. I think he really wants to finish in first place to get at least the most points for the team.
He does. We'll have to wait and see. As Absi though wants to go back through, and he tries it back through the inside. They're still side by side now. Has Julian got the move done, or has Absi got the move? Julian's done it. Back and takes that P number 9 back off Absi, but Absi wants it back again. They go down the inside in corner 4.
It pushes him off,
and he's off, and he's down the order about 6 positions. That is if there are stewards here, there will be a report for that, because that was not right in my eyes anyway there.
He just pushed him off the circuit, and yeah, that could be really crucial for the standings in 10 minutes time.
Yeah, it could be. We'll have to wait and see. That is frustrating for Unseen, guys, meaning that he will only score a point if his car finishes. Of course it will, but I don't think he scores any points because of it. But NSX might win this championship, might win this little race one-off event today, but we don't know though. As Nicholas gets another penalty now, gets a 3-second time penalty. That might be his first actually. Let me just check and see if it is. It is Nicholas's first penalty, so that's not too bad. As Connor loses out to Montana again for the lead of this one, but we're on board. Looking at what Scotty can do. Can he get past Krombacher here? That's what he wants to do, and let's see if he can. Into 4 they go. We have a spinner in sector 1. Something's happened in sector 1.
Lost Souls, I believe.
I think it might be. Yes, it is. Lost Souls has made a mistake, so that's unfortunate for him. Scotty now trying to get past Krombacher here, but he has got a gap of 4 attempts, sorry, to get here. So will he do it? I don't know. Let's see. It is the NSX team who are leading us around here. So it's just to tell you, on lap 29 out of 33, about 5 minutes we'll say of this race to go, maybe even just a bit more, maybe 7 minutes say to go. Montana leading from Connor, from Ruti Gullit, who is LFR's #1 driver in this race at the moment. Krombacher in 4th, 5th is Scotty, 6th is Laser, 7th is Pikachu, Macho in 8th, 9th is Dylan, 10th is Nicholas, and 12th is Absi here in this one, as they now break into corner 1 and 2 to the top lot here, and we have a battle on our hands. And has he done it? Yes, he has. Macho has got back through past Pikachu, but we have a spinner. Oh, Dylan, what's happened? Let's quickly go down and have a look. What has happened? Oh, we just lost it in corner 1. Now, I don't know if he lost it or if he went on the gravel, but I saw him back on circuit. It looked like he rejoined back on circuit. So whatever happened, he is back on now in P17. So NLR are going to be getting some points there. They are still getting points, but not the best, going to say, for them. But new fastest lap was being recorded last lap. That was by your race leader, who is in the lead right now. I'm just going to tell you in a second when I can see it, of a 1:17.513. It was. Let's quickly head further down the order to Scotty, who is still trying to get past Krombacher. Here he is for the P number 5 and 4 and 5 battle. But if you didn't know, everybody who are watching, I'm Cadwell, who is streaming the race, and Chain Game Wow is with me in the commentary box. We have, after this lap, 3 more laps to go.
As we have a series battle for P10, it's maybe more interesting than for the win of this race, but Ramonitic and Absi were really battling the previous lap, so I think that will go on.
I think it will, but here he goes then. What can Glock do? Glock is closing in, and actually is really close now. He is to the back of them. It's Glock. Let's see what he can do. As they've exited, they're about to start the back straight now. They are. Here they go onto it. Glock now has had a little bit of a mistake and is letting Manu close up. Yes, you are right. 1, 2, 4 and 5 with penalties will be NSX, meaning that they will be crowned champions in my eyes anyway. It's unfortunate for Unseen that he's not here tonight, but it's just a bit unfortunate, as Ramontic has got the fastest lap now of the race. As here we go then, has he got the position? No, he's not close enough his time, isn't Glock, to get anywhere near Absi. We'll put back on just so you guys can see the ERS and and that deployment, but you can see here now as Macho has actually got past Laser now, so he's up to P number 6.
That's adding another point to the tally of NSX, which I think is the clear winner for today, but you never know what's going to happen. Of course, but it will be difficult for NSX to not win this race, I believe.
Yep, I completely agree with you on that one. It's an 8/10 gap has to be defeated by Rudy Gullit, and then another 8. So about 1.6 seconds he is behind your leader, so he has to really try his hardest to get past and get to the lead here. But here he goes then, does Macho. Can he get up to Scotty here? He's trying all his hard here with his ERS and DRS. Here he is with 1 lap to go. The white last lap flag, the last lap is we're on to now. We are. So we're just going to wait and see what can happen here. Oh, Scotty's got a penalty. He clips the curb too much, and he's got the penalty now. He has. That is not what you want to see at all. And he is down, and I think out of this one now. Well, not out of it, but I don't think he's going to sadly take the position he wanted to there, as we did have a battle on our hands here, but Ramonitic has got through and into P number 9, as Connor now gets a penalty, and so does Krombacher. Now this is interesting because guys behind him, like, we're going to say this now, Pikachu, who I don't think will, but Pikachu doesn't have a penalty, and so that's it. So it's going to be interesting now. And so doesn't Rooty Gullet. But let's go back to your leader then. He's done a great race all race. Here he comes then, does Montana. Out the last corner he comes, and he takes the win of this race tonight. Montana wins, Connor second, Rooty Gullet third, then it's Connor, then it's Macho, and the rest of the field now will flood their way across the line, they will. Then it's Krombacher, then it's Pikachu, Scotty, Laser, Romantic, Nicholas Bolter, Absi, Glock, Julian, Manui, I think I say it, Sky Drift, now across comes Vapor, then it'll be Dylan, and then it'll be Lost Souls, and we have then completed the whole entire grid of cars. In my reckoning, just to give you the points that NSX have won, so to all of you who are wondering, 30 for the win, and then it's 25, and then it's 20, 18, 16, 14, and from 6th all the way down to 19th get points from 14. So it goes 14, 13, 12, 11 all the way down to the bottom. It looks to me like they've got 30, 20, 18 and 16, add that together, and that's what you've got for NSX. Krombacher, in my eyes, as the game says, is driver of the day.
Mine too.
But we'll have a look at the full standings in a second, and we'll give our thoughts in a second to the race. Or do you want to give them now? What were your thoughts then on this one?
It was really exciting to watch. Yeah, really.
It really was great race. Just unfortunate for the two drivers, Sky Drift and the other driver, who I'm going to say in a second when we get to the standings, for spinning out with about 4 laps to go. But in my reckoning, it is going to be this for NSX. 30 points, 20, 18 and 16 are going to be what they get there. So they are, I think,
84.
Yes.
84 points.
I think overall they have won this, but we have to wait and see. I can see still some drivers down there who are going to get points. So we'll wait and see on the full tossing up totals, but I think they've got this pretty much. Not in the bag, but they've pretty much got more of the points. So Montana wins this race, 43 minutes and 54 seconds, 0.5 was the race. His fastest lap was a 1:17.469. Rooty Gullet in second, Connor in third, Macho in fourth, Krombacher in 5th, Pikachu in 6th, Scotty 7th, Laser 8th, Romantic in 9th, 10th is Nicholas Bolter, 11th Absi, Glock in 12th, Julian in 13th, Marui whatever in 14th, Skydrift in 15th, Vapor in 16th, Dylan in 17th, and Lost Souls in 18th. If Lost Souls and Skydrift did not spin or crash into each other, they would have been up there in about 5th or 6th, but sadly went down to P16, 15 and 18, and that means that Unseen and Lucas don't score points today because they are sadly not here anymore. I don't think they will score points. I don't think Unseen will, but his car did finish the race a lap down. If my maths are correct, I do believe and I do think that NSX have won this race. But we will have to wait and see on this one. We still are waiting for the points to be totted up here by the teams. I will tot up some points very quickly and I'll be back with all of you in a second. LFR scored 48 points. we already know, I believe it's NSX who won this tonight. No, it's alright. Here tonight. But there you go then. That is the race. Anything else you want to say?
No, just a fantastic race.
It was an absolute fantastic race, that one. We are just still, I think, tossing up the points. We will be with you in a second to give you the full result points tonight. I'm in a second. I'm going to announce the points, so just give us a couple of seconds, and I will be back to give you the points here on this one. But 48 points is what LFR have been given tonight in this one. So I think it's looking like it's going to be NSX take the win, LFR takes second, I think, in this one. I think third, if my maths are right, will be VFR, then it's NLR, and then it's F, and then it's LFR in this one. I think that's what I'm looking at here in this one, if I'm just right to say. I think that's what I'm going to go with here, but I will maybe need maths to be correcting me on this one or not. We'll just quickly ask the guys what they think the points are, but we've got 24 seconds till this finishes here, so thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this. Well done again to NSX. I think anyway have won, and I don't know what you think, but I think they've won, but I'm not too sure actually on this one. But yeah, yeah. So there we go then. I think that's where we're going to end it, guys. You may see in the next couple of days or so the points being added up. Thanks again, Train Game, for joining us. If you're still there, thanks again.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be able to watch review this team championship, and I'm excited to see more of these team championships to be, because it's maybe even more fun than a normal league racing with the official Formula 1 teams.
Yeah, that was tonight really fun to see the four teams battle it out for the crown of the best teams. So yeah, we are going to end it there because I think we know, but from the unofficial results here, we think it is NSX who have been taken the win of the championships tonight. We'll just quickly go into the chat and see if anyone else is still here to confirm that or not, but I think that's the case in what it is. I'm not sure if everyone else is thinking that, but I think that's the case. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna give it just 2 seconds. That's correct. So yes, so thanks to everyone here who did watch the race, and thanks again, Train Game, for joining. Appreciate that.
Yes.
I think that's it, and I'm gonna head off now because I've got to do something in a minute. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and you'll get the results will be up very soon from this one of which team won second, third, and fourth, and so on. And yes, I've been Cadwell, and he's been Train Game, and we'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that will be. But from me anyway, it's goodbye, and see you guys. Bye.